Welcome to AIA Dayton's 2010 Focus on Design Awards presentation.
Well, good evening, AIA Dayton. Our jury really enjoyed the process here today, judging your submissions. The process was both thought-provoking and the design discussions very stimulating. We all want to thank you for letting us participate in your 2010 Design Awards, and the very best of luck to all the participants. Thank you very much.
Our first category is newly completed buildings, additions, remodelings, renovations, and restorations. LL House, Rohiro Buckman Architects, for Richard Lapidus and Maureen Lynch. Honorable mention.
We liked the juxtaposition that the new construction made with the existing house, and we liked the simple tool of painting the existing house yellow to mark that juxtaposition. We felt the forms and the spaces within the building were bright, exciting, very dynamic, and we liked the flow and the connections of the interior spaces one through the other.
Residence Park PK through 8, Levin Porter Associates Incorporated for Dayton Public Schools. Honorable mention.
We wanted to acknowledge the effort of the team to reach LEED Gold level in its design, and we wanted to acknowledge their efforts to make flexibility in the breakout spaces and the corridors. The use of daylighting we thought was very effective, both in the corridors and in the library space. We thought there was a good use of materials throughout the project with colors, patterns, and shapes, giving forms to public spaces that made the spaces very well scaled to the children in the school.
Dayton Children's Springboro Outpatient Center, Pinnacle Architects Incorporated for Dayton Children's. Merit.
We wanted to commend it on its LEED certification. The fact that they left mature trees and stream undisturbed on site, the friendly, exciting, and dynamic architecture, the fact that it was fun for kids and appeared to minimize the stress of the doctor's visit for the children, that it was a visually stimulating space, and a nice use of materials and color with some great details.
Residence Edition, Earl Reader Associates Incorporated for Private Homeowner. Merit.
Comments from the jury included beautiful, elegant, simple design, authentic materials, traditional construction, seamless transition between old and new, lovely detailing, and also a general comment that it was an excellent presentation, including site plans, drawn elevations and sections, and great photographs.
Real Art Studio, Rohiro Buckman Architects for Real Art Design Group. Honor.
We were not altogether sure where the existing building stopped and the new building began, but the jury seemed to think that that was part of the success of the project. The interior space in particular appeared as a great plan, a great place to work, live, and to create. It was visually interesting and imaginative. There was a comment mentioned about successful details from the macro scale on down to the micro scale, and we felt that the project invited interest and curiosity.
Salvation Army, Ray and Joan Kroc Core Community Center, Dayton. John Poe Architects LLC for Salvation Army. Honor.
The jury found that the project had a very strong campus plan. The beacon and the access to the historic mansion were particularly noted. The beacon feature is powerful, but we felt was very appropriate given that it originated from the owner and somehow represented the striving and needs of the users of the facility. We felt the buildings generally had a strong family of form in that they were all had some relationship with each other, but all left on their own were architecturally significant and well designed and well detailed. The building appears to serve its purpose well, and it is the renovation of what we understand was a blighted neighborhood, and this was a particular positive feature that the jury saw.
Our second category is Interior Projects. Dayton Children's Pediatric Trauma and Emergency Center. Pinnacle Architects Incorporated for Dayton Children's. Merit.
The jury recognized that the artists had taken a very complicated plan and made it very friendly, easy to negotiate. We found the dynamic use of color and form very effective in the building.
Journalism Building Renovation. Annette Miller Architects Incorporated for The Ohio State University. Honor.
The comments included the use of full-height glass walls, which allowed daylight and views to penetrate through the building. And we particularly liked that the ceiling materials and light fixtures extended through walls and connected adjacent spaces. We also liked the sophisticated color and material palettes.
Our third category is Urban Design or Planning Projects and Studies. City of Kettering Bus Shelter. Rohiro Buckman Architects for City of Kettering. Merit.
Comments included, it was very iconic. It creates a strong wayfinding device, that it was sculptural, vivid, and bold.
Our fourth category is Unbuilt Projects. Bender House. Rohiro Buckman Architects for Tony and Lynn Bender. Honorable mention.
The jury felt that this house related to the original existing French house by Nalan, and it was a sensitive addition. The project projects and advances the original design ideas.
Our fifth category is High Performance Design Projects. Creative Technology Center. The Architectural Group Incorporated for City of Dayton and Citywide Development Corporation. Merit.
The jury wanted to recognize the first LEED building in the city of Dayton, and particularly wanted to recognize the efforts made in the category of sustainable sites is particularly important in the urban context, and also the efforts in energy performance and innovation and exceedance. We found the building presented an interesting use of materials and texture to define the building form.
Thank you for supporting AIA Dayton. Have a safe and pleasant evening.